we need to understand one concept more, that is cell. And we call it fundamental unit of life or unit of life. So life activity occur over there in cell. Right. And if I draw cell structure, so cell structure will have this nucleus, then it will have something called mitochondria, right? Then it will have something called Golgi body. It will have some ribosome, ER. Then it will have some Golgi body. Just make a rough diagram. Then it will have some ribosome-like structures. And these are the cytoplasm. I'm just making a very few things out there. This is nucleus. And this nucleus holds DNA. But nucleus is not the only place the DNA is present in the cell. This is mitochondria. And mitochondria is the second place in the cell where you can have DNA. That is called mDNA, right? What we call it? mDNA. So mitochondria is going to have DNA. So if they ask that in human cell, in animal cell, DNA is present in nucleus and mitochondria. That is again come in biotechnology, right? And we say that in nucleus we have around 30,000 genes. How many genes? 30,000 genes. But here in mDNA we have 37 genes. So although the difference is very high, but technically it's present at the two places, mitochondria and nucleus. Mitochondria is powerhouse of the cell, you know that. It has very important role to play to generate and get the energy for the cellular activity. So we are not going to into that because you know that. Now this is called endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum. Right. And we have to talk about this a little. So this is present inside the cell, that is called endoplasmic reticulum. This can be of two types. One is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. Another was called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Very basic. Rough means that it will have with ribosome. Endoplasmic reticulum is like this. It's like, sheet-like a structure, pipe-like a structure. And if this will have ribosome attached on it, then the entire structure will look rough under microscope, isn't it? So its surface will not look smooth. If ribosome is not there, then it is smooth. So with ribosome attached to the surface, it's rough here. And smooth means without ribosome. Right, without ribosome. And I'll write the function of it. So that is protein synthesis. What does it do? Protein synthesis. Who does it? Ribosome. But ribosome is a machine, it's like mixer grinder, In your house you have mixer grinder. In mixer grinder, what you do? You just prepare the paste for the gravy. And mixer grinder is one such thing that you need to, put it on any surface to use it. It's not like mixer and grinder is hanging in the air and you can do it. Any machine need to be installed, right? It need to be installed. So ribosome is a machine that can make protein. Who is making protein? Ribosome. So if somebody asks that which cell organelle are engaged in protein synthesis, first should be ribosome and second would be rough here. Because ribosome is a machine which has been installed on ER. And when the machine is installed on ER, that ER is known as rough ER. So who is making protein? It's ribosome. But because ribosome is attached and installed on the endoplasmic reticulum, so it is also helping into that, right? It's like factory. Factory could be like this. Room can also be factory. This is a room in which I put a lot of stitching machines, sewing machines, और यहाँ पे denim और jeans हम सिलने लगे. So what it will become? It's a jeans factory, denim factory. But who is making denim? The machines. But then this entire surface is also helping in that process. Similarly, smooth ER, no ribosome, so it will be engaged in lipid or fat synthesis. Lipid synthesis. What it will do? Lipid synthesis. Lipid means fats. So you know that ribosome and endoplasmic reticulum. Now this protein which are formed and lipid which are formed. One thing you know that our body is made up of protein. Our body needs what? More lipid or more protein? Protein ज़्यादा चाहिए. Anytime we need more protein because each and every structure of our body is made up of protein. उसके साथ कुछ और भी हो सकता है. There could be integration of something else, but protein is the essential constituent. Skin is made up of protein, hair is made up of protein, nails are made up of protein, bones are made up of protein plus calcium, phosphorus, muscles are made up of protein. Entire structure of the body is made up of protein, right? Lipid is required, but not up to the extent the protein requirement is there. We require little bit of lipid. That is also important. So basically, the entire cell, this system is making protein. So protein we require in a very large quantity. This is in less quantity, right? So the function of endoplasmic reticulum is like factory. Factory, it's a factory. In this factory, the machine which is installed is known as ribosome. And this machine is engaged with production of protein, right? And this factory is also producing little bit of lipid. But once the factory has produced something, then this product must be stored somewhere, isn't it? And after storage, there will be post-production processing. That is called storage, modification, packaging and delivery, isn't it? Production के बाद ये तो करना होगा ना. This entire thing is done by this one, Golgi body. So Golgi body is storage, modification, packaging and delivery of protein. Because in body, the majority of the things are what? Protein. So ER will make it. ER is a factory, machine is ribosome, and whatever was formed out of this, that will be given to the Golgi body. Golgi body will keep it. It will store it, modify it, package it and deliver it, right? Like, let's say there is one protein called keratin. You know that. Skin is made up of keratin. Hair is made up of keratin. And nails are made up of keratin. One protein but different types, different structure. So this modification need to be done. So it was produced as keratin, but little modification made it skin, nails and hair. Who is doing it? Golgi body, right? Enzymes are secreted. Enzymes are protein. So secreting means what? It is coming out of the cell. That is delivery, that is secretion. So delivery is what? Secretion. We need to understand this much. If you understand this much, then now the things will be easy.